Hello, my correct people, my queens and kings. Welcome back to Getting Ready with Olivia. Your edochie cries out to some people to help him beg Queen May to forgive him. Now, when he was about starting this whole marital saga, when he was about starting this polygamy of a thing, several people warned him against it, not to go towards that direction. His family, friends, his colleagues, and the likes of Obi Kubana and AY comedian. They spoke to him. Some called him on phone, some sent him text messages, some called him one-on-one to advise him to desist from what he's planning to go into. But he turned deaf ear to all those things that they said, all this warning that they gave him. He turned deaf ear to it, because then he believed that his father was backing him up, or that his father is there, that kind of a thing. That's what made his father to come on social media to defend the son by saying that by comparing your edochie to that of Solomon of the Bible. That is so funny of Papet Edochie to compare his son with King Solomon of the Bible, who has several concubines and wives. How can a father who is just living with one woman now encourage his son to marry as many as possible and have several concubines all over the world? It's quite so funny. Now, when those people were warning him against going into polygamy and all that, he didn't know that most of them were actually speaking from experience, because most of us are actually from a polygamous home. And I tell you, it's not easy. If you are from a polygamous home, or more, you can confess, you can testify, you can relate. It's not just easy at all. What goes on in every polygamous family na helele, is hell on earth. Okay, when the father is still alive, everybody will be pretending. Okay, what they will be doing at that point in time is internal fights. That's what they will be doing, because the father is still alive. Everybody will just be doing as if all is fine and good and all that. But once the man is no longer there, hey, you will not see everybody in their own very color. That is when they will show who they really are. Okay, so that time you start seeing physical fights, so many different things happening. Some going to, juju to go and look for who they will buy and all that. Is it this one that is the first? Is it this one that is second? How can I be the last? And this one will get, get everything. So many things happening. So that is why they were actually telling him that time, don't go that way. It's not all about answering a polygamist with your mouth. Not be mouth they use, they run this family, this polygamous family. It's your if you cannot carry it, if you cannot handle it very well, don't go into it. And from all indications, from this your Edochie's case, you can say that he's not handling it well. So that means he is not capable of being a polygamist. Yes, he is not fit to be a polygamist. He's just forcing it. Should I say, maybe is the juju that double decker is using on him that is not letting him to get himself, that is not letting him to be himself. So from all indications, you can say that he cannot handle polygamous family. Okay, he cannot, because if he can handle polygamous family, he would have shunned Sarah, who came out to insult the wife of his youth, his ordained wife, his wife that he has lived with for 18 good years. And one girl from somewhere just came out to insult her. And again, he shouldn't have given double decker the opportunity for her and her friends to make caricature of your ordained wife, of the wife of your youth, of your wife of 18 years. You shouldn't have given double decker that this thing at all, for her to mess up with Queen May. Do you get that? So these are the signs that Your edochie, from all indications, he cannot handle a polygamous home. He is not capable at all to handle it because Omo, there is going to be fight every day. From what we are seeing now, in fact, he himself, he's even making everything worse. He himself even follow. They join hand for the one way Judy Austin they do. So you see that he is not capable of handling a polygamous family. He thought not just smart, all these people that are marrying 5 wives, 10 wives. It is a na mouth that they use, they run them. Not be only mouth, okay, not be only manhood where you go, you go do on top of woman, you go calm down. Not be like that. Not be waiting that they use you go use wisdom. If you say you be polygamist, then you need to have that wisdom to run your home so that everywhere will be fine. Even though that is not how the home will be fine, at least you will manage it for the time being that you are still alive. But this one, he's still alive and all those things are happening. Hey, people can now envisage what will happen. Should anything happen to him. Do you get it? So that is why people were telling him that time, don't go into this, don't go into, but double decker. Now so he push him, push him. Use the pregnancy to hold him down, use the pregnancy to make him lose vision and mission of what he came out to do, to become the president of Nigeria. That kind of so many things that double decker has made him lose. Okay, you guys can remember ever since he has been with Queen May, everything has been moving on so fine, so good, so well in his life. He has been progressing, everything has been going on perfectly fine because Queen May is his ordained wife, God's ordained wife. Remember, the Bible says, what God has joined together, let no man, let no woman, let no spirit, let nobody put asunder. But Double Decker now came to put asunder. And ever since she came in to put this asunder, of course, she has seen what she has turned into. No more Browns coming for her. Even your edochie has lost so many things ever since he got entangled with Double Decker. And again, Judy Austin is receiving it woto every day, every morning, night, evening. She's receiving it woto because is what the Bible said that thou shall not put asunder, but she came to put asunder. And ever since then, of course, she herself can confess that things has never been the same again in her life. She can confess that, yes, we know, even though she's pretending, coming out to do Celine Dion, coming out to form Celine Dion of Nigeria, coming out to do as if they are happy, meanwhile they are not happy. In fact, all those things they are doing, all that Yul Edochie saying this is the other part that you don't know about her, they are all forming. They want people to think, they want people to believe that they are happy. Meanwhile, he is not happy. He is secretly going to ask people to help him beg Queen May to forgive him. And yet you are putting up shows on social media. And for those of you who are saying that Double Decker is a good girl, is that one, is she really that good and she could not stay with her former husband, that is Mr. Obasa? Is she submissive? Is she really that good? She did not stay with a man who brought her out from the village, brought her to the city, did everything for her to be in Esut. And yet she could not stay with the man. She ran away. She left the man alone. The man that has done all those things for you, that has sacrificed a lot for you. Is she really good? She could not stay with Mr. Obasi. What is pursuing her? Now, Sarah Matthews, her friend, came out and said so many lies about Queen May. Now, I believe what they were showcasing is just the life of a Double Decker, her friend. That is what she was talking about, and not Queen May, because it's her friend Double Decker that has lived that kind of life she's talking about, because she was not good to Mr. Obasi. She left Mr. Obasi for money, for fame. Okay, so if Double Decker is really that good, she would have stayed in her marriage with Mr. Obasi. And for your edochie going about, especially we have gotten information that she's going to close friends of Queen May to beg them to help for them to help her, to beg Queen May to forgive him. It's not all about going to those people, secretly going to them to, to say things that you can't keep, because you promise that nobody will take Queen May's position and that nobody will insult her. Yet you allowed Sarah Martins and your side chicken to, to insult her and all that. You'll be making promises that you are not keeping. That is why I say you are not capable of handling a polygamous home. Okay, so now it's not all about all that, going to ask people to do all that and all that. Is, are you ready to make amends? Are you ready for restitution? Are you ready to take Judy Austin back to where you picked her up from, which is Mr. Obasi's house? Yes, that is where you're supposed to take her back to Mr. Obasi's house with Mr. Obasi's children. Are you ready to do that? It's not all about asking Queen May to forgive you. Of course, she has said it. She can forgive you, that she's ready to forgive you, but you need to make amends. So with all those they are doing, you cannot really make her to go into what she does not want to go into. Do the right thing, because there is no forgiveness without restitution. You have to do restitution so that she can forgive you. She said you need to rewrite your wrongs, rewrite them, and you will see she will come back to you. That is the only way she can come back to you. So, all right, my correct people, my queens and kings, please drop your comment down in the comment section. If you're asking who is speaking, my name is Olivia, and this is Getting Right with Olivia. Thank you so much for all you do here. Please, if you have not followed me, if you have not subscribed to me, please do what to do all that. Okay, thank you so much for all the good stuff that you do here. I love you all, and I do not take your love for granted. See you guys in my next one.